And we come now to the Grand Prix for the special class this evening, our CDI 3-star competition here at the Adequan West Coast Dressage Festival. And our CDI 3-star competition this evening sponsored by Four Winds Farm. Big thanks to Akiko Yamazaki and Jerry Yang. And seated around the arena, our CDI ground jury. At E from Germany, Peter Holler. At H for the United States, Michael Osinski. At C from Great Britain, Stephen Clark. At M for the United States, Sandra Holtz. And at B from Argentina, Gabriel Armando at B. And into the arena comes our first combination this evening. This is number 930, Emily Miles and Quantum Jazz. Quantum Jazz, a 10-year-old Oldenburg chestnut gelding owned by Leslie Waterman, competed today by Emily Miles from Paola, Kansas.
You on? You're on.
I'm on? Okay, yeah. Thank you. Okay, we're back live. We're doing the Grand Prix special. First horse in. It's going to be an exciting class. Okay, we're doing the Grand Prix for the special, not the special. My misunderstanding. Sorry. That was quite a good piaffe. Could have more energy. Good transitions. And now the extended walk. Needs to cover more ground, more engagement. Collected walk needs to be more collected, more closed, not clearly regular. A clearer transition. To lower the croup, more energy. Inconsistent, traveling too much. And the canter transition was very irregular and flat. The canter is not in clear 3-beat rhythm. Should have more jump, more uphill balance. And the change is the same. Extended canter, more suspension, early transition. And then a separate mark for the collected and flying change. All the zigzag. You want to see more balance, clearer self-carriage. And 15 flying changes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They're all there. They just need to be more expressive and more through. Now center line and pirouettes left and right. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. On the forehand, ditto. More engaged, more light. More impulsion. And we were looking for 12 to 15 steps at X. Let's count, see if we can. Passage is quite regular. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. Quite obedient, just to be more in self-carriage, more up. The last few steps were better before the halt.
Emily Miles and Quantum Jazz getting us started in the CDI 3-star Grand Prix for the special.
So the horse needs to get stronger, more engaged,
by Four Winds Farm.
more collected, clearer self-carriage for higher scores. Certainly seems to be obedient and have a good temperament. But the canter, especially to the left, was just almost 4-beat, not clear regularity. So next horse in is Soup and Casper with Stefan Peters. So this should be exciting. I think there's big plans for this horse, and he did declare him for the Pan Am Games, which will be in Lima, Peru in September. I haven't seen this horse go since last year, so it's exciting. I was reading an article that
Our second
that
entry
was
in
written
competition
recently
tonight for the CDI 3-star.
about
This is
Stefan
number
and his horse.
916, Stefan Peters and Suppen Casper. The 11-year-old Dutch 17 hand brown gelding by Spielberg, owned by Four Winds Farm and competed today by Stefan Peters from San Diego, California.
And he likes to warm this horse up long and low like he's doing now. And then when he goes in the ring, he picks him up and keeps the relaxation. He says he works like 25% fitness and 75% mind. And so we'll see how that works for him today. The bell has gone. He's got to get in that ring. Trying to keep him relaxed.
On the center line now for the Grand Prix, Stefan Peters and Suppenkasper.
A bit out behind. And mistake coming out, cantering out. It's to do extended trot. A bit controlled. I'd like to see more freedom. Good crossover, quite supple. Extended trot to V and then passage. It's very conservative. Little rhythm mistakes here. Should cover more ground. Sort of piaffe like passage. The hind leg stepping back. The piaffe was good, but the passage should be more ground covering. Extended walk. It's more like medium. Showing a good overstep, but needs to stretch down to the bit more. Now the collected walk. The horses can get quite tense here because they know what's ahead. The passage and the piaffe tour. That was quite good. Very talented in the piaffe, and the transitions are good too. This passage is better. And the canter transition. canter is quite lovely here. Good jump, uphill, nice connection. Very good. Started them very early. Now the extended canter. See how brave? The horse really comes off the ground. Now, one of the hardest parts, the zigzag. We'd like to see steadier and more self-carriage. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Could be straighter, but quite expressive and obedient. Now down center line. Remember, the pirouettes have a coefficient of 2. Very important. A real test of obedience. And the change counts for 10 points too. It's important. Like to see the horse carry more, keep the pole more up. That was lovely. Pretty much home free now. Still, the extension is very conservative. You get the feeling that the horse could do quite a bit more. It goes base wide in the passage in the front. Really see it on the center line. And the piaffe, he's rocking side to side. Lose marks for that. Well, there could be some differences of opinion here.
Final halt and salute for Stefan Peters and Suppen Kasper in the CDI 3-star Grand Prix for the special. Results now for Emily Miles and Quantum Jazz at E 65.978, at H 66.196, at C 65.978, at M 65.978, and at B 63.587. Final score for Emily Miles and Quantum Jazz, 65.543%. Around the arena now from San Diego, California, Nick Wagman and Zenith. This is number 922. 15-year-old warm blood brown gelding owned by Beverly Gepfer, competed by Nick Wagman.
This is a third competitor coming in. Nick Wegman on Zenith. Small tension in the halt. Beautiful horse. Nick's trainer is Marie Myers. It's a good extension. Very cadenced, very balanced. The changeover could be more supple. Halt, rein back. Could have established the halt more clearly. Extend a trot to V, and then bounce into passage. There, he's okay. I thought he lost his balance. I think Nick has done quite well with this horse this year. He's brought him up through the levels. He seems to be quite talented. Marie Myers has been helping him and longtime coach. Needs to let his neck out more, cover more ground. Walk is too short. For a really high mark. I think you know by now what it should look like. A little tension by H. The horses can get quite tense in the collected walk. No, no, no. That's too bad. Come on, buddy. That was unfortunate. So that will go to the walk tour. The transition to passage was actually quite good. Been a beautiful passage. Transition to canter could have been more fluid. Horse is a little tense. Note that he saw the cameraman in the corner. The horses aren't used to working at night with these lights, I'm sure. Maybe that makes them a bit tense. Their mistake in the twos. Very nice changes, but mistakes are costly. Let's hope he makes it through this corner okay. I like to see more self-carriage, more control of the bend. Now the ones. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think he did extra ones. I'm not in the best spot, but I had a feeling he did 17. So they'll come down a mark. Quite good. Yeah, tension, hollowing, not fluid. Good transition to trot. Very expressive, very steady through the passage. Piaffe is a bit flat on the forehand, a little bit earthbound. Unsteady
Nick
through the
Wagman
halt.
and Zenith just completing their Grand Prix.
Well, it's a lovely team for the
And
future.
scores coming now for
Not their
Stefan
night
Peters
tonight,
and
just too much
Suppenkasper
tension.
at E 73.152, at H 73.478, at C 73.261, at M 73.587, and at B 78.696. Final score for Stefan Peters and Suppenkasper 74.435%. Around the arena now is number 924. This is Susan Martin and Natasha, Karen Drone's 14-year-old Oldenburg Bay mare by Negro out of Donna Summer. This combination from Moore Park, California.
So Stefan Peters ended up with 74%. Think he would be very happy with that score. More square, out behind. She's riding bravely forward. It's amazing how it gets dark here so early. Now the half pass. And the quarters were trailing to start and correct it. Straighten, bend left, And go left. Could be more supple, more cadenced. Rein back 5 steps. Needs to have a steadier, more relaxed tempo. And extended trot. And collect and passage. (12 to 15 steps of piaffe). Really not enough steps. Want to see more bend in the joints, more expression, more cadence. But the passage was quite good. Whoops. One of the lights just went out. We didn't need that. The walk could be more supple, more ground covering. The collected walk, more supple. Trotted into passage. Advancing. That would affect the mark for the piaffe and the transition. And that was a short line for the passage. The canter needs to be more through. It's too flat. More connection. It was a short line. It's quite good. And now the zigzag. Pattern could be better with clear or half passes. Now the ones. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Down center line. Prepare, slight shoulder 4. Almost canter on the spot. Canter's getting quite flat. Flat change. Remember, that's worth 10 marks. Pirouettes are times 2. More balanced, just to encourage the horse to take more weight and self-carry more. That could have been more supple. The horse appears to be really honest and willing. Very brave to be out this late at night in the dark. More cadenced, clearer rhythm. Nice passage here. You'd give a good mark for that. And the halt. Well done.
Susan Martin and Natasha just completing their Grand Prix for the special. Scores now for Nick Wagman and Zenith at E 62.50, at H 65.652, at C 64.348, at M 63.043, and at B 64.022. Final score for Nick Wagman and Zenith 63.913%.
Jeez. Can't see anything. Dark here. I can't see what I'm writing. Okay. Well, I hope they've got flashlights to get back to the stables. It looks pretty dark over there.
Our penultimate entry in the Grand Prix for the special this evening is number 902, and this is Ekstrand with Darkberry. A 10-year-old Oldenburg black gelding by Don Primus out of Aida Queen, owned and presented today by Christine Ekstrand from Santa Monica, California. Reminder to everyone that our results from this week's competition here in Temecula at the Adequan West Coast Dressage Festival are all available to you online at horseshowoffice.com. All of our draw results, competition results, and national show results are all available there for you at horseshowoffice.com. On the center line for the Grand Prix, Christine Ekstrand and Darkberry.
God. So, this is the Good Doctor, mother of 7. Amazing. Wonderful to see her out here. Really inspirational. It's a very nice horse. She's a very nice rider. the piaffe is too advancing for a high mark, and also affects the mark for the transitions as well. It's to be more on the spot and more cadenced. The walk needs to cover more ground. She should allow the horse to stretch more into the contact, almost like a free walk but on contact. So the horse will let go on his back and cover more ground. The collected walk is actually better than the extended walk, and the transition into passage was quite good. Very obedient. He's got to stay more in one spot. This is too advancing. It's tough to give a good mark for that piaffe and the transitions. Passage could have more cadence, and she missed the transition to the canter. This little misunderstanding. Another misunderstanding here. I think she started to ask too soon out of the corner. It really mixed up with ones, and it's too bad. And now the zigzag. Little problems here. The pattern, very costly. She's on a very short line, and the changes not jumping through enough. On to the next movement, now the pirouettes. To just keep going and chipping away here. Okay. Oh. Wasn't really on the aids for that change, and that would be insufficient. You really got stuck, and she lost the canter rhythm. And a walk step, more forward thinking. I'm afraid this is not her best effort. Better days ahead. Now the piaffe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A little bit better. At least it was more stationary. It has to become more cadenced, more expressive, more supple. And then the final passage is quite nice. And the halt is good.
And a final halt and salute here for Christine
I'm behind a
Ekstrand
booth, so I can't see very well what happens in front of C.
Scores now for Susan Martin and Natasha.
But good for her.
At E, 65.217. At H, 68.261. At C, 66.087. At M, 67.391. And at B, 64.348. Final scores for Susan Martin and Natasha, 66.261%.
So many good trainers. Good shit.
Our final ride in competition this evening here at the Adequan West Coast Dressage Festival in the CDI 3-star presented by Four Winds Farm. From Canada, this is Julia Vishnauskas and Dream Diamond. The 15-year-old Oldenburg 17 3-hand brown gelding, owned and ridden by Julia Vishnauskas from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
This is exciting. I haven't seen Julia ride for years. She lives out in Alberta. She used to be in Ontario and trained with Lorraine Stubbs for years and years. And so it's really nice to see her here and competing at this level. Oh, go Canada, go. It's great. Never seen the horse before? Well, I haven't seen her ride for years, so.
On the center line for Canada, Julia Vishnauskas and Dream Diamond.
It's quite good. Nice picture. Boy, she's a long way from home. It's great that they're traveling, coming this far for a horse show, supporting the show. Wonderful. It's losing the cadence somewhat. To see more collection, more cadence, more bend in the joints. The Piaffe is fairly stationary, but needs to be more expressive. Transitions are quite good. And the visage again needs to be more supple, more expressive. Just at the very end, he let go a bit in his back. Needs to be more supple, more relaxed. Collected walk could have clearer regularity and more suppleness. That's better, a few steps there. A little bit leaning over his forelegs and lost his balance coming out. That was quite fluid into the canter. Those were very even, very equal, obedient. You can give quite a good mark for those. And she's going for it. Very straight. Like to see clearer bend, lead more clearly with the shoulders. Now the ones. They looked okay from here, from what I can see from the back end. And now a pirouette. Should keep the rhythm going. Very obedient. Well done, Julia. Nice to see. Nice to see her out there. I like the first one better than the second one. The second one was holding his back somewhat. Fairly good transition at M. Now the extended. And the final up center line. Quite nice. Sorry about the noise in the background. The tractors are getting the national rings ready for tomorrow, right behind me. It's a better piaffe. Good job, Julia. Well done.
For Canada, Julia Vishnauskas and Dream Diamond.
Nice big pat.
And that will bring us to the end of our competition day here at the Adequan West Coast Dressage Festival. And our Grand Prix for the special class, proudly presented today by Four Winds Farm. Big thanks to Akiko Yamazaki and
it looks
Jerry
like the
Yang
last horse
for their support of our
isn't
Grand Prix
coming.
competition here at this week's show. And stick with us, we'll have our final awards presentation of this competition day as well, coming up here in just 5 minutes.
Well,
time.
that's it until tomorrow. Look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. And I hope you enjoyed today.
Scores now for Christine Ekstrand and Dark Berry at E, 56.630, at H, 59.022, at C, 56.739, at M, 59.130, and at B, 56.848. Final scores for Christine Ekstrand and Dark Berry, 57.674%.